Imagine Sam sitting with a customer who is ready to sign this week but wants a small discount before moving forward. Sam says he must check with Alex, the founder, but Alex is already buried under proposals, calls, and unanswered team messages. The customer waits, checks the time, loses confidence, and finally leaves before Alex has a chance to respond. The deal was not lost because of the product or the price. It was lost because the founder controlled every decision. Alex looks at his crowded phone and jokes that he is the sales process, but that joke reveals the real problem. Later, Alex tells Sam to take more ownership, believing that confidence is the only thing missing from the team. Sam asks which companies to approach, what makes an opportunity real, and which decisions he can make without asking Alex. Alex keeps saying that Sam will know when the moment comes, although none of the rules have ever been explained. Jordan, an advisor, explains that what looks like an ownership problem is often a clarity problem inside the business. People cannot take responsibility for a sales process they do not understand, so the first task is to create clarity. Start by defining where the company can win, including the customers you serve and the problems you solve best. The team should also understand why customers choose you, why they need to act now, and who is not a good fit. Saying that anyone who can afford the product is an ideal customer gives the salesperson almost no useful direction. A clearer answer might be growing companies with sales teams, difficult compensation plans, and a need to improve profitable growth. When sellers know who needs the solution and why, they waste less time and have better conversations with stronger prospects. The next step is to turn the founder's experience into a practical sales playbook that the whole team can use. Capture the ideal customer, buyer roles, discovery questions, qualification rules, common concerns, pricing limits, proposal standards, and customer handover. The playbook should not force everyone to sound like the founder or remove the need for personal judgment. It should help salespeople understand what to learn, what to listen for, and what they should do next. The team must also stop confusing activity with progress, because a full calendar does not always produce valuable business. Sam may report a great meeting, but still be unable to explain the customer's problem, urgency, or decision process. Calls, emails, demonstrations, and proposals show that work happened, but they do not prove that the customer moved forward. A useful sales stage shows customer progress, such as a confirmed problem, clear business effect, and agreed next action. Once the stages are clear, the founder and salesperson need firm boundaries around the decisions each person can make. The salesperson may handle standard pricing, normal customer concerns, approved contract terms, and discounts within an agreed limit. The founder may only be needed for major customers, unusual legal terms, large discounts, or promises about future products. Clear boundaries protect the business while giving the salesperson enough room to act quickly and build confidence. Ownership should then be transferred gradually, starting with the salesperson watching the founder lead a real customer conversation. Next, the salesperson leads while the founder observes, asks questions afterwards, and provides useful feedback rather than taking over. The salesperson then owns preparation, discovery, follow-up, the proposal, and the next step before teaching the process to someone else. If only the founder can explain how selling works, the knowledge still belongs to the founder rather than the business. Founders must also resist rescuing every difficult deal, even when stepping in feels faster and safer in the moment. When a customer questions the value, Alex should ask Sam what the customer is really worried about before joining the conversation. Sam may discover that the concern is not the product, but whether the expected result can justify the investment. Coaching Sam to understand that concern builds judgment while solving the problem for him only creates more dependence. The company should also measure what matters instead of celebrating a large amount of activity with little real progress. A dashboard filled with calls, emails, and meetings can look impressive while hiding weak opportunities and poor quality deals. Focus on real opportunities, movement between stages, win rate, forecast accuracy, discount levels, profit, new revenue, and customer retention. The compensation plan must support the same goals because salespeople pay close attention to what the business rewards. Paying only for revenue may encourage heavy discounting, while rewarding healthy deals can better support profitable and lasting growth. Independence still needs structure, including a weekly pipeline review focused on real opportunities, risks, and customer-owned next actions. Regular coaching and monthly performance reviews give the founder visibility without requiring approval of every normal decision or customer conversation. The team is ready when they understand the customer, recognize a real opportunity, protect deal quality, and know when help is required. Your goal is not to become irrelevant, but to build a business stronger than any one person. Subscribe for more practical guidance and visit compswell.com for help creating compensation that supports how your team should sell.